sharing the slides. The slides are a summary of the study text. So it's good we go through the slides by ourselves and just understand the nitty-gritties on that chapter to help us glean, get 1 or 2 points or thoughts on that chapter 9, Ethics and the Professional Accountant. Okay, so having said that, let's look at our quiz questions, like it's our custom after every chapter to have a quiz and understand what we just went through. So we have currently we are 7 on the call. So I'll use your initials to get your answer. So I have first and foremost AK, then I have AO, then I have EA, then I have HO, then I have IB. Let me use IB for Harrison. Then I have Lara. Let me use LU for Lara. So I have OO also on the call. So AK, AO, EO, HO, IB, LU, and OO. We're currently 7 on the call. All right. So let's go. Based on our quiz question, number 1 reads, which of the following is not one of the fundamental principles in the IESBA Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants? A, integrity. B, professional skepticism. C, objectivity. D, confidentiality. Which of the following is not one of the 5 fundamental principles in the IESBA Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants? AK, what's your pick? Okay, AK is going for B. All right. AO, what's your pick? I hope Angela has not slept off. Angela, are you with us? All right, it's been a tiring day, I understand.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah.
I think it's B.
Okay, you're going for B also. All right, we'll see. So EA, what's your pick?
B.
Okay, EA is going for B too. HO, what's your pick?
B too, sir.
All right. IB, what's your pick? Is IB still thinking? Are you still thinking of your option? All right, IB, are you there? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, you're breaking somehow. I think you're breaking, but what's your pick? Your voice is very low. Maybe you're using an earpiece or something.
Yes.
I'm struggling to hear you, IB. Okay, let's go for LU. Maybe when IB resolves when her network is a bit clear. Or maybe you put your answer in the chat box. You can put it in the chat box. I'm struggling to hear you. All right, LU, what's your pick? Okay, IB is picking B. I've seen her answer. All right, I've seen your answer, IB. LU, what's your pick? Okay, maybe you're having network challenge too. All right, maybe put your answer in the chat box to LU. I'll see it because you are muted and I'm struggling to hear you.
B.
Okay, LU, I had that. LU, I had B. All right, you picked B too. Okay, let's go for you. What's your pick?
B.
All right. I think we have Husna on the call, so I'll just say HU. I think we have Husna on the call. So HU, the question reads, I think you joined after we read the question. The question reads, which of the following is not one of the 5 fundamental principles in the IESBA Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants? A, integrity. B, professional skepticism. C, objectivity. D, confidentiality. Which of the following is not one of the 5 fundamental principles in the IASB Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants? So HU, what's your pick? HU, are you there? Can you hear me? It's like you're speaking. I'm seeing you're speaking, but I'm struggling to hear you or your thoughts. Okay, so just put it on the chat box so we don't take much time. Put it on the chat box. Put your answer in the chat box if you are making a pick. All right, so let's go to question 2, everyone. Question 2 reads, according to the conceptual framework, what is the correct order of addressing an ethical threat? A, apply safeguards, then evaluate threats, then identify threat. B, identify the threat, next apply safeguard, and next evaluate the threat. C, evaluate the threat, identify the threat, and apply safeguards. D, identify the threat, evaluate the threat, and apply safeguard. According to the conceptual framework, what is the correct order for addressing an ethical threat? AK. AK is still thinking, I guess. This seems to be a cracker. Okay, if AK is still thinking, let's go for AO. AO. Is AO there? What's your pick? Or maybe AO is still thinking. All right, let's go for EA. EA, what's your pick? Question 2.
I picked D.
Okay, you pick D, EA.
B.
Okay, who is speaking now? Is that AK?
Yeah, D. E.
So who is picking B? Who is picking D now? Give me your initials so that I can write.
AK.
Okay, AK is picking D, right?
Yes, sir. EA, B.
Yes, EA picked B. Why is my talk? Why is my okay? So EA picked B, then AK picked what? What's AK's choice?
D.
AK picked D. All right, AK picked D. All right, AO, are you ready to give us your choice now? Okay, I think AO is not ready. All right, let's go for HO. HO, what's your pick?
B, you identify threats, apply safeguard, and evaluate threats.
Okay, who is that? Is that HO?
I don't know what. Husna, yes.
Oh, okay, Husna. All right, I was trying to get your thoughts on question 1. What did you pick for question 1? I couldn't hear you.
Professional skepticism.
Okay, you picked B too, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right.
I'm changing to B as well.
For which question? Question 2?
Yes. AK, B.
Okay, AK is changing to B. All right. EA picked B too. HU, that's Husna, picked B. All right. So I'm waiting for AO, HO, IB, LU, and OO. What are your picks?
LU, I pick D.
LU picks D, okay. OO.
Yes.
Is OO there? What's your pick? Okay, OO is not ready.
No, I picked
Okay.
D.
Okay, OO is going for D. All right. IB, what's your pick?
IB.
Okay, IB, what are you picking?
D.
D, all right. HO, what are you picking? I have HO and AO remaining.
I said B.
Okay, HO, is that you? Who said B? AO?
Me, HO.
Okay, HO is picking D, all right. Is it D
No,
or B?
B.
B, okay,
B.
B, all right. Okay, I got you. B. So I'm waiting for AO now. Is AO there? Yes, she's there, but you're muted if you're speaking. AO. Okay, HO, I saw your pick is D. Okay, HO picked D. All right. I saw your chat now. AO, are you there? We're waiting for you. AO is muted. Maybe she's attending to some things. Okay, let's go. Maybe she'll join us later. Number 3, which of the following best describes the publicity test in evaluating whether an action is ethical? A, you assess if the decision is legally binding. B, you assess how others in the same industry will act. C, consider the consequences of not taking action. D, reflect on how the action will be viewed if made public. Which of the following best describes the publicity test in evaluating whether a decision is ethical? All right, so number 3 now, let's start. AK, what's your pick? Okay, if AK is still thinking, let's go for AO. AO, what's your pick, number 3? I think AO is trying to respond, but her network is sounding, I'm hearing some sound. Okay, no, she's not responding. She's still muted. Okay, so let's go for EA. EA, what's your pick? Question 3. Question 3. What's your pick?
I'm still seeing question 2 on my screen.
It has not toggled. Okay, I've moved to question 3.
I think that should be network issues.
Yeah, that should be network issue. Any other person is not seeing question 3 on the screen? Okay.
Okay, it's now not seeing it.
Okay, you're not seeing it. All right. Okay. So I read the question, Sha. So what's your pick? Okay, if you're still thinking, let's leave EA. Let's go to HO. HO, what's your pick for question 3?
I'm still thinking, sir.
All right. Good thoughts. Let's go with IB. IB, what's your pick for question 3?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please. Loud and clear. Who is speaking? Is that HO?
EA.
Okay. EA, what's your pick?
The answer is A.
Okay. EA is picking A. All right. So let's go for IB. IB, what's your pick? Okay. Who is speaking? Somebody is speaking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
D.
Okay. HO is going for B. All right.
D.
Okay. HO is going for D. All right. D. Okay. Who else is speaking? IB, are you ready?
D.
IB is going for D, right? Is that IB going for D?
D.
Okay, who is that? I'm trying to get your initials. I'm struggling to catch your initials. All right, Ellie, what's your pick?
I think it's D.
Okay,
I
Ellie is
think
going for D. Who is picking
B.
C?
B.
You're not sure now.
I'm picking B.
Ellie, you are going for B?
Yes.
Okay, final answer B. All right, what's your pick?
C.
Is going for C.
C for cat.
C. Okay, C for cat. Yes, I heard you. All right. Then HU, what's your pick? Sorry, if you're not speaking, please mute. It's like you have a device on. If you're not picking your answers, please mute so that we can hear others. Thank you. Okay, so please, who is speaking? I think I've not heard from AK, I've not heard from AO, I've not heard from IB, I've not heard from HU. So what are your picks? AK, AO, IB, and HU.
D. Okay.
Okay, AK is going for D. All right. HU, what was your pick?
I think reflect on how the action will be. I think I will also go with D.
Okay, HU is going with D. All right, we'll see. So we are left with IB and AO.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can
Hello,
hear
sir.
you. Who is that? Is that AO or IB?
My pick is D.
Okay, who is that? Is that IB or AO?
My pick is D.
Yeah, I got your pick.
D.
I want to identify your
IB.
IB. Okay, IB is going for D. All right, D. Okay.
IB. Yes.
All right, D. Okay. If you're struggling with your network, just put it in the chat box. I'll see it. All right. So we're waiting for AO. AO has not answered question 2 and 3. I think she's off radar right now. Okay, so we'll move to the next question, number 4. The ethical threat that arises when an accountant becomes too sympathetic to the interest of a client due to the long-standing relationship is called A, advocacy threat, B, self-interest threat, C, familiarity threat, D, intimidation threat. The ethical threat that arises when an accountant becomes too sympathetic to the interest of a client due to a long-standing relationship is called... Okay, so number 4, let's start with AK. AK, what's your pick?
C.
Okay. AO, what's your pick? I hope AO is back right now. AO, are you back? I guess not. Okay, so let's go to EA. EA, what's your pick?
Yeah.
EA, are you still thinking or you are picking?
EA, C.
Okay, EA has picked. All right, C, I had you. All right, HO, what's your pick?
Familiarity trait, that is C.
Okay, HO is picking C. All right, IB, what's your pick?
C.
C.
Okay, IBC. LU, what's your pick?
C.
Okay, LUC. OO, what's your pick? Virtually everybody is picking C.
C for cat.
All right, OO2 is C. Then HU, what's your pick?
I said from C.
Okay. HU said C. All right, so virtually everybody picked C. All right, we'll see on God Judgment Days. AO back. AO, are you back? You've missed 2 questions right now. Okay, AO is not back. All right, we'll go to the final question. In the ICAN case study examination, what is the most appropriate way to handle ethical issues within a scenario? A, briefly mention the ethical concern and move on. B, ignore it unless explicitly asked in the question. C, analyze the issue with structured reasoning and link it to business impact. D, simply recommend escalating the issue to a superior. In the ICAN case study exam, what is the most appropriate way to handle ethical issues within a scenario? All right, so number 5, let's start with AK. AK, what's your pick? I think AK is still thinking. All right, let's go to AO. AO, what's your pick? AO is still not with us.
I said C.
Oh, AK has decided to pick. Okay, AK is picking C. All right. EA, let's go for EA. AO, if you are with us, let's know because you are muted. Okay, who is that?
C.
Okay,
EA.
EA is picking C. All right. HO, what's your pick? EA, are
C,
you
sir.
there? Oh, sorry, HO, are you there? Okay, HO is going for C. I heard you. All right, IB.
C.
Okay, IB2 is going for
Yes, sir.
C.
C.
Okay, LU, what's your pick?
C.
Okay, LU2 is C.
Yes.
OO and HU, what are your picks?
C. OO.
OO is going for C. HU, what's your pick?
Going with C.
Okay, HU is going for C. Question 4 and 5, everybody went for C. All right, I think that will be the end. Yes, who is that?
I'm
Who is it?
C. Peter.
Oh, Okay, we have Peter on the call. Okay, then let's add Peter on the call. You just joined, right? Because I have not seen you.
Yes, sir. I just joined now.
Okay, you picked C. Okay, so by benefit of doubt, let's give you the opportunity to go through the other questions since you just come in. All right, number 4. The ethical threat that arises when an accountant becomes too sympathetic to the interests of a client due to a long-standing relationship is called A, advocacy threat, B, self-review threat. Don't tell Peter or don't give Peter the options. All right. B, self-review threat, C, familiarity threat, D, intimidation threat. So Peter, what's your pick?
I pick C, sir.
Question 4. Okay, C. Then question 3. Which of the following best describes the publicity test in evaluating whether a decision is ethical? A, assess if the decision is legally binding. B, ask how others in the same industry will act. C, consider the consequences of not taking action. D, reflect on how the action will be viewed if made public. Question 3. Okay, Peter is going for A. All right. Question 2. According to the conceptual framework, what is the correct order of addressing an ethical threat? A, apply safeguard, then evaluate threats, then identify the threat. B, identify threats, apply safeguards, and evaluate the threat. C, evaluate threat, identify threat, apply safeguards. D, identify threat, evaluate threat, apply safeguard. According to the conceptual framework, what's the correct order for addressing an ethical threat?
I pick A.
A bit tricky. Okay, we're picking A. All right. Question 1. Which of the following is not one of the 5 fundamental principles in the IASBA International Ethics Standard Board of Accountants Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants? A, integrity. B, professional skepticism. C, objectivity. D, confidentiality.
B, professional skepticism.
Okay, B. All right. AO, are you back? AO is still not back. She's still not. Oh, okay. You missed some questions, though.
Oh, sorry, I was tired.
I guess as much. You dozed off a bit.
Yes.
I thought
I've already answered this question.
Yes, you've answered question 1. So you have question 2 to 5 to answer. Number 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So question 2, according to the conceptual framework, what is the correct order for addressing an ethical threat? A, apply safeguards, then evaluate threat, then identify the threat. B, identify the threat, apply safeguards, then evaluate the threat. C, evaluate the threat, identifies the threat, and apply safeguard. Then D, identify the threat, evaluate the threat, and apply safeguard. According to the conceptual, okay, D, that was so fast, right? Number 3, which of the following best describes the publicity test in evaluating whether a decision is ethical? A, assess if the decision is legally binding. B, ask how others in the same industry would act. C, consider the consequences of not taking action. D, reflect on how the action would be viewed if made public.
I think D.
You think or you're sure?
D.
Okay, you're sure. Final answer, D. Number 4, the ethical threat that arises when an accountant becomes too sympathetic to the interests of a client due to a long-standing relationship is called A, advocacy threat. Oh, that was fast. I didn't need to read the option. Number 5, final question. In the case study examination, what is the most appropriate way to handle ethical issues within a scenario? A, briefly mention the ethical concern and move on. B, ignore it unless explicitly asked in the question. C, analyze the issue with structured reasoning and link it to business impact. D, simply recommend escalating the issue to a superior.
C.
Okay, C. All right. That'll be the end of our quiz questions. So let's move to Judgment Day. All right, so question 1. Which of the following is not one of the fundamental principles in the IASBA Code of Ethics for Accountants? Correct answer B, professional skepticism. So the explanation is that the International Ethics Standard Board of Accountants Code outlines 5 fundamental ethical principles: integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, confidentiality, and professional behavior. Professional skepticism is essential in auditing, but it's not listed as a core ethical principle in the IASBA conduct. So everybody got it. Virtually everyone got that answer. Good pick. Number 2, according to the ethical framework, what is the correct order of addressing an ethical threat? Correct answer is D. You first identify the threat, then you evaluate the threat, then you apply the safeguard. So the explanation is that the conceptual framework for ethical decision follows a logical order. You must first identify the threat, then you evaluate its significance. That's the evaluation. Then you apply safeguards to reduce it or to eliminate the threat. So Peter, PP, let me call him PP, picked A. A is wrong because it's an incorrect sequence. Safeguards should come after identifying and evaluating. So AK picked B. B is wrong. Safeguards should come after identifying and evaluating. All right. AO picked D. I'm not surprised because she's a risk person, so she will understand this much more better. EA picked B. B is wrong. Safeguards should come after identifying and evaluating. HO picked D. All right. Good one, HO. IB picked D. LU picked D. OO picked D. HU picked B. So all those that picked B, B is wrong. You first identify the threat, you evaluate its significance, impact, or its effect, and you apply safeguards to reduce or eliminate it. Good try, good try. So let's see number 3. Which of the following best describes the publicity test in evaluating whether a decision is ethical? The correct answer is D. You have to reflect on how the action would be viewed if made public. So the explanation is that the publicity test involves asking, will I be comfortable if this decision was made public or published in the media? If the answer is no, it may be ethically questionable. So PP picked A. So A is wrong, PP, because it cannot be legally binding. Legally binding is that legality is different from ethics. Something can be legal but unethical. So A is wrong. AK picked D, correct. AO picked D, correct. EA picked A. Okay, so EA is wrong. Legally binding, legality is different from ethics. Something can be legal but unethical. HO picked D, correct. IB picked D, correct. Then LU picked B, no. Industry norms. Industry practices may not always be ethical, so B is wrong. Then OO picked C. C is wrong. Consequences of inaction focuses on action outcomes, not the public's perception. So OO, C is incorrect. HU picked D, so that is correct. All right, good tries, good tries. Number 4, the ethical threat that arises when an accountant becomes too sympathetic to the interests of a client due to a long-standing relationship is called familiarity threat. Yeah, everybody got that. Familiarity threat occurs when a close or long-term relationship makes it difficult to remain objective or independent. So everybody was clear on that. Good understanding. Finally, in the ICAN examination or in the ICAN case study examination, what is the most appropriate way to handle ethical issues within a scenario? Correct answer is C. Analyze the issue with structured reasoning and link it to business impacts. Very correct. Everybody got that. The explanation is that examiners expect candidates to demonstrate professional judgment by clearly analyzing ethical issues, using a structured approach, and connecting them to the broader business context. Exactly. So good pick, good pick. So we are very aware that ethical issues now must be identified in the case study exams and also explained as a separate header in a separate box. Very, very key. Okay, so PP had 60% understanding, that is 3/5. AK had 80% understanding of the subject, 4/5. Wow, AO scored 100%, so AO has 100% understanding. EA has 60%, scored 3/5, he scored 3/5. HO has 100% understanding of the subject, good. IB, 100% understanding, good. LU, 80%. OO, 80%. And HU, 100%. So nobody went below 50%. Well, I expect you guys to replicate these results on the exam day, please. Nobody went below 50%, which is good. I love that. So please replicate this on the day of the exam. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That would be good. In my time on case study, I scored 78. So it's possible to score as high as 78, 80. So case study is very easy for me. I believe it's the simplest in the professional paper series. Well, thank you very much for that understanding. And that'll be the end of this chapter, very short chapter. So I'll share the slides immediately after the class so that you could go over it. In our next class, that will be on Friday. We'll be looking at November 2020 if the report is ready. If it's not ready, we'll move to chapter 10. Don't forget, we have to cover the entire 13 chapters in the case study, new case study text. And that chapter 10 is writing a professional report. Very important chapter. So don't miss that class for anything. And that will be the end of the class. So if we are taking November 2020 debrief, our lighters. And if we're not taking that, we'll take chapter 10, which is writing a professional report.